Have you ever wondered कि publishing industry is going to stay or it's going to vanish in the coming years? Because the rise of social media is such high, OTT is so high, lack of focus and podcast is there. So do you really think that publishing industry is going to survive in the coming years? Hi, I am Shweta Samota and in this video, I'm going to share exactly this. Recently, I looked at numbers and something really came out. So I thought that let me record a video to share it with all my audience. So if you are an author, if you are thinking of writing a book, don't forget to watch this video completely. Also share it in the comments after the video, what you learned and what exactly you're going to take the next step from this video. So let's get started. Now, have you observed the crossword store near you? Have you observed a landmark store near you? Have you observed airport stores that kept books? Now, what are they keeping more? They're keeping more pens, journals, diaries, toys, and the section of books, fiction and non-fiction, that is becoming smaller and smaller as we go ahead. That's right, the small bookstores, they are dwindling. The bigger bookstores are consolidating. That's a trend going ahead. One thing that has come out is people have started to embrace ebooks and audiobooks. So, भले ही paperback का sales has gone down, but people are reading more ebooks and listening to more audiobooks. So podcast के वजह से ऐसा नहीं है that people are not listening to audiobooks. So audiobook sale has gone up and ebook sale has gone up. Also, because of this digital transformation, there is a rise of digital platforms and ebooks have significantly impacted traditional publishing. Ji haan, you heard it right. A lot of people are now self-publishing their books. In fact, people who traditionally publish their books, they are switching to self-publishing for a simple reason that they have better pay on self-publishing and that they have more control on the book, the marketing effort, all of that. That is why number one thing is digital transformation. Number two is the paperback sales are, have seen downtrend. Third thing is uptrend for ebooks and audiobooks. Next thing is even traditionally published authors are switching to self-publishing for better pay and better control on their book. So that's the first thing, digital transformation, because of which we are seeing this trend. The next thing that has really come out is self-publishing. The growth of self-publishing platforms has empowered authors to publish their work independently. तो अभी publisher की जरूरत ही नहीं है. So while traditional publishers offer editorial and distribution support, some authors are choosing to bypass it and do it all by themselves. So that's a second trend we can see in the publishing industry. So that is why we are seeing the traditional publishers consolidating. Instead of many traditional big publishers, now we see only 4 big traditional publishers. बाकी सब तो vanity जो है, pay for service, that will always be there because there will be always some people who would pay for services. So yes, traditional publishers consolidating. They still are publishing books, but the self-publishing platform is taking over. Maximum people are opting for self-publishing. And the vanity publishing as such, they are going to stay here because people are going to pay for services to them. So they are here to stay. What next that we can learn from the trends is that the changing distribution models. So earlier, the distribution model was only through traditional publishers. Now today, we have new platforms like Kickstarter, where authors are actually funding their own distribution. They are actually not taking the traditional route to distribute their books. They are handling themselves, even the paperback ones. So yes, there is a change in distribution model again because of platforms like Kickstarter, because of digital transformation. We are seeing a change in distribution model, less reliance on traditional publishers, even for paperback and hardcover books. Now, next is that we are going to cover today is the traditional publisher's role in curating quality. So yes, there are awards that are recognizing only the books that are published traditionally. There are literature festivals that are recognizing books only that are traditionally published, and for those kind of people who are not traditionally published, India Authors Academy has got now their own India Authors Conclave and their own India Authors Literature Festival. Because today we have resources, because of this transformation that we have seen, we will see the rise of literature festivals hosted for and by self-published authors. You will see this rise. I have seen, in my author network as well, people who didn't get recognition in the traditional publishing route, they went ahead built their own communities, built their own literature festivals, and suddenly, when they had a community, traditional publishers approached them and they got traditionally published. So, this is not something that has happened now. We have seen that traditional publishers always have done it. So, for people who didn't have influence, they first self published. Take the example of Robert Kiyosaki. He self published his book first. And then, when he reached a lot of people, that was taken over by a traditional publisher. Why? Because traditional publishers don't know the market. You have to first prove yourself in the market. When you've sold like 1,000, 10,000 copies, show it to a traditional publisher, anyone would want to invest in it. Okay. So what is the role of traditional publisher? Only to do a mass market and mass distribution. That's it, as per me and as per the trends that I've seen in the industry. Now, next is I see that diversification in the content format. What do I mean by diversification? Now, we are seeing trends like augmented reality, virtual reality, artificial intelligence in publishing, and going ahead, not just ebook, paperback, or audiobook, we would also see integration of technologies like augmented reality, virtual reality, AI into books. So we covered digital transformation, changing distribution models, traditional publishers' role, diversification of content formats, and of course, our India Authors Conclave and India Authors Literature Festival. Now, if you are someone who would like to understand this entire process, would like to self-publish their book, increase your income, then I conduct a free masterclass. It's called the Best-Selling Authors Launchpad. I invite you to come and join this 90-minute session that will help you to understand the entire process of writing, publishing, and marketing your book to #1 bestseller and start your journey with India Authors Academy. I myself have published 12 books and I have a community of more than 6,500 plus people who have got mentored by me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, share it with someone else, and type in the comments what you learned from this video. Take care. God bless you.